back, investigator.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are probably going to finally conclude Paradise Killer in episode 21, the continuation of the trial. Last time we started with the trials and got some of the more difficult but rather minor cases out of the way, namely how Henry got in front of the Syndicate HQ building, how Gray's Bloodlines got killed, and how KHX got killed. So we're basically establishing like the background details that we are going to need for the conspiracy going forward. I am kind of surprised that we haven't even touched on Witness's side of things so far. All we have done so far has pertained to the Carmelina conspiracy. So I wonder if it's a mistake I made that you can just accuse one or the other, or if the game has something in store for me and Lady Love Die is going to say, oh yeah, wait a minute, don't like sentence Carmelina just yet, there is another. Anyways. Truth or fact? The second Holy Seal. The Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the second Holy Seal.
Lady Love Dies. What is the second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice.
I don't like this.
With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. It wasn't so much a planet as it was an asteroid. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
The investigator is here.
The obelisk on the beach provided the solution to the puzzle and was activated using KHX's key.
Oh, Starlight!
The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it.
Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse.
Okay, this is difficult. This is super duper difficult. What are we going to do here? I mean, yeah. Discarded space helmet, we found it there. Obelisk access shows that he knows the secret, and he slipped up and admitted he knows the secret. And we found pedals on the other side as well. So I think Yuri is a pretty safe bet. The problem is that multiple people accessed the second seal. Namely, one Lydia here. I mean, you can even scroll down. We haven't really established anything regarding Witness, as I said. So, should I accuse Lydia just to get the ball rolling? I think I can pin this on Yuri. I think I can. We found the space helmet just as well, but... If the game was only clearer on how it is supposed to proceed here. Did Lydia actually enter? Yes, she did. The demon casket had to have been transported. And the space helmet shows that she was there. I mean, I have a backup save in case it doesn't work out. So let's jump in. Oh my god, this is going to suck.
Is this a fact?
I believe Lydia went through the seal.
Why?
This a joke, LD?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Okay.
Crime is repulsive.
I found Lydia's tablet rammed down a drain. It contains an email with a file. That file is the key to the second seal obelisks. Do you have any idea who the sender was? Witness.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
In addition, Crimson told me that she managed to obtain the key from KHX on behalf of Witness. That's a revelation, investigator. It wasn't relevant to the KHX prosecution at the time. Multiple parties were out to secure the key to the second seal.
Thank you, that's exactly what I like to see here. Multiple parties.
So, Witness got the key and passed it to Lydia.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I believe so. Mrs. Daybreak, do you have anything to say?
It's complicated.
I don't know what LD's talking about. I never saw what that message was.
Do you have proof that she used it?
Show me your truth.
Yes,
Sure.
here.
The obelisk nightmare computer had been accessed remotely using a wireless device, presumably from the cliff top. There's a clear vantage point, and using remote access allows you to obscure the login.
Show me your truth.
Okay, now the
Test
tire
me.
tracks.
Overlooking the obelisk computer is a cliff with tire tracks on. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car.
What are you talking about, LD?
Oh, come on, LD. That's circumstantial. We used to hang out all over the islands in my car.
Show me your truth.
On the cliff top overlooking the obelisk is a scratched out sketch in the dirt of the puzzle solution.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Lydia used the key remotely, sketched out the solution, and then breached the second holy seal.
Show me your truth.
And now for the final nail in the coffin, the space helmet.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I found a hidden space helmet that smells of Lydia's perfume.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The council uses helmets to breathe in space. When they traverse the second seal, whoever went through the second seal would also need one. You're only linking it to Lydia by her perfume? Any of the council could have used it previously. Lydia's perfume is a unique blend. Only she has the recipe. No one else could have used it with this helmet. Isn't that right, Lydia?
What?
Don't know what to tell you, LD. Someone's trying to set me up with that.
Huh?
I have a unique blend of perfume, but maybe someone got a hold of it to frame me.
Did you find any evidence of
I
this?
have a bad feeling about this.
No.
Show me your truth.
Okay, I may have messed up here. Since that wasn't enough evidence to really convict Lydia. She can't just say everything was circumstantial.
What about Lydia's alibi? Tell me about Lydia's and Sam's alibi. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gate with Sam. They started the warm-up sequence and were waiting there while the murder happened. The nightmare computer logs on the gate confirm this. The warm-up sequence was started at 23:57. Have you got anything that contradicts this?
I'm glad to be back.
As it happens, an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crime began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
Sure.
I have found evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last night.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
They breached the holy seals to sow the seeds of crime 2 days ago. The crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and required prior planning. All evidence I present against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the Daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence?
Okay, are we getting into that? Okay, I wasn't sure since yeah, it didn't list them before. Trust me, Judge. When we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients need to be present.
I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there's a reason I called the investigation freak out of exile.
Hey, Judge calls me that as well.
The court trusts you.
What?
What the hell? This isn't right.
It's complicated.
Come on, LD.
Fancy a drink?
After all this, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave Paradise.
Huh?
This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a truth.
Are you accusing me?
You've twisted the world into a new image. You are wrong, LD.
Do not question my decision when you are within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the highway service station of truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken. I have considered your truth.
Yeah, okay, blah blah blah.
The court finds Lydia guilty.
Really? Okay. I feel like in a real court this wouldn't hold up. Do I let this stand or do I return? Is the question here. I probably should let this stand, but I'm kind of curious what would happen if I try to get Yuri for this.
You have been a faithful and devoted member of our glorious syndicate for so long. Why would you turn your back on us now? The penalty for this crime is death. You will be executed by a bullet of justice from the gun of truth. This is the end of your eternal road trip, Lydia. Why?
Why?
God damn it, LD. I'm dead, right?
Damn it, LD.
Damn it all to hell.
The punishment is execution. Oh my god, Lady Love Dice really is going in here. She's not even trying to plead with Judge.
What?
It wasn't supposed to work out this way. This was designed to be unsolvable. I never thought you'd be brought back.
What?
I helped so I could leave these islands behind. I don't care about Perfect 25.
That's strange.
Help who?
Witness. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate.
Okay, I mean she pretty much has
test me.
confessed now. She has confessed, so I should probably let that stand. Even though I'm super curious what would happen with Yuri. Help with what?
Deliver a cargo. I don't know what it was. Heavy as hell though. Almost cracked the axles. I just had to get it into the council building a couple of days ago.
Okay, so she did not know. What was the cargo?
No idea. I didn't ask questions.
That would fit with her aversion to murder, right?
I just got it inside the council building. And it was a black security crate.
What about the other seals?
God damn it, yeah, those two.
I assume Sam helped you.
No, LD, it was just me.
Yeah, I don't believe it for a second. I really doubt that. You were going to leave the syndicate by yourself?
You'll regret this.
It's okay, Lydia. I can't live here without you, can I? If you're guilty, I'm guilty, aren't I?
It's the truth, isn't it?
We promised each other too much, didn't we? That can't be for nothing, can it?
You'll regret this.
We work together, for witness. If Lydia's going to die, I want to go with her. Heaven sounds better than an island without her, doesn't it?
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Sam. Seeing as you all worship crazy eldritch deities.
God damn it, LD.
It was 2 days ago, LD. I didn't know what the hell had happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days ago.
Is this a joke, LD?
We followed Witness' plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the penthouse.
Crime cannot hide.
The crime to end all crimes set up 2 days ago.
We have a conspiracy, Love Dice.
Blasphemy!
There is no conspiracy.
This island is full of sinners.
The guilty are trying to take me down with them, jealous of my righteousness in the face of heresy.
If you can prove it, sure.
That's a bag of crap. You promised me and Sammy that we'd be able to leave the syndicate if we helped.
What the hell are you talking about?
We knew we shouldn't. We knew whatever you were planning would be an atrocity. We've been here too long.
You are making a wrong decision.
There are only so many millennia that can be endured, aren't there?
What do you believe, LD?
The world needs to be seen. Islands kill the mind, don't they?
The truth becomes clearer. Oof. Okay, I think I will continue on with this path. Yes, please save. I'll save in a separate slot. Okay, back here again. Let's accuse Yuri. I just want to find out what's going on. How would it actually turn out if I was wrong? I will let Lydia's case stand regardless, since it would kind of taint the sanctity of my Let's Play if I didn't go through with my decisions. But still, I kind of want to find out what Yuri has been up to.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal. Thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You've got nothing on me.
Yuri was found guilty of KHX's murder, and KHX created the second seal. But I need more than that. Do you have any evidence of him going through the second seal?
Yeah, probably he isn't guilty since the pedals are too weak and could have been used to frame him.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct the truth.
Crime cannot hide.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisks show that Yuri accessed it. It means he knows the secret of the second holy seal and had the data key from KHX.
Don't be snide with me.
That doesn't prove anything, freak. It doesn't mean I went through the seal.
He's right.
Show me your truth.
Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal, something he'd only know if he went through the seal. Just using the obelisk doesn't mean you would know what's on the other side of the door in the council building. You would have to step through to find out.
That doesn't prove he was in there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what was inside the second holy seal.
Show me your truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi.
Tell me about Yuri's alibi.
He claims he was in the celebratory gardens, directing the ferry woman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties.
Do you have anything that contradicts this?
Crime cannot hide.
Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
Don't test me.
Yuri claims that's a byproduct of the bursts from the reality folding drive.
There have been instances of that.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
At the precise time when the council were murdered.
A troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
Do you know who I am?
A coincidence that proves nothing.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
It doesn't have to. All I have to show is that there is a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there's a possibility that you weren't where you said you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communication blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare.
The court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Don't test me.
The council have to traverse the plateau in space and use astronauts' helmets to do so. One had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal.
Paradise feels wrong.
The same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found in the same spot.
What do you mean?
Is that a joke? Petals? Is that all you've got, freak?
Show me your truth.
I've nothing to present. Okay.
The court finds
Okay, so you can find him guilty of
Is
this.
a fact or a truth?
Was this part of your orders, Yuri?
Crime is repulsive.
Does this have anything to do with Carmelina's child?
What child?
The truth lies within her alibi.
You need to disprove Carmelina's alibi, investigator!
This is nonsense.
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at witness's apartment all night long until you were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting.
Oh, okay. This kind of goes into a whole different can of worms that I kind of want to get into later. I think this was a mistake, but I think we have conclusively proven that Yuri is guilty, so let's continue with our normally scheduled trial. Okay, now who opened the third seal? How to even do that? I am so unsure. Because there's also Carmelina's time limit. Will we reach the end of the trial, and if I don't present a complete, like a completed version of the events, then Judge will just say, "Oh, we can't reach a conclusive verdict. Yeah, let's all die." Is that it? I don't know. I hope the game lets me double back at some point. Okay.
Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on its justice. Lady Love dies. What is the third seal?
A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock.
But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth? Or does another truth lurk here?
More truth. There's more truth to find.
Who went through it?
Okay, so now we can kind of mix and match. It wasn't Henry. We already know where he was. Sam and Lydia were already proven to have done it, so let's not pick them. But we also have Daino Nigate. Yes, since Ice Kiwami was his father. Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to get into the whole Carmelina and her child thing, since we are probably going to read it here.
Is this a fact?
I believe Daino Nigate was the one who could get through the coded lock.
Who is Daino Nigate?
A mysterious killer hidden on the island.
A tantalizing truth.
The secret lies within the architect's alibi.
How dare you?
This is nonsense. The investigation freak is fabricating a lie.
This is nonsense.
I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night.
Yeah, here we go. It loops right back to here.
I was at witness's apartment all night until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting.
That's true. The building logs confirm her entry at 9 p.m. and her exit after the murder.
Are you able to disprove it?
Witness stepped out on his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes.
It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning.
Sorry.
That's true.
Crime cannot hide.
When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
How dare you?
That is absolute nonsense.
Secret trans-dimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is this truth really hiding in these bizarre facts?
Is this a fact or a truth?
I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault in the mountain. His name was Daino Nigate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors.
I don't like this.
From this vault, the corridors connects to Witness apartment and the council building.
Paradise feels wrong.
In the 5 minutes Witness was out on his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building.
This is a shocking revelation. Can Can you prove it?
Starlight can verify my movements.
User LLD traveled between the exits of these corridors in 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up.
I have verified Starlight's data. Lady Loved Eyes is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight to the penthouse?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside the penthouse back to Dainonigate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's prowess to make corridors and escaped back to his room by making a corridor.
I never expected anything like this, Loved Eyes.
Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridor to get Dainonigate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
Crime is repulsive.
She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret.
Who's the father?
Ice Kiwami. He and Dainonigate have the same blood.
What's somewhat weird is that in this trial, the other accused or the other participants don't jump in with comments. Or at least not often. I mean, we had it with Sam's comments, but he and Lydia are basically the same person in regards to this game. So, but here I would expect Doomjazz to be like, what? He had a child? Oh my god, I didn't even know. Right? So, but I think it's just going to go ahead with our dialogue with Carmelina, right? Let's see if I'm right.
Had?
Ice took his own life years ago. Dainonigate killed himself when I found him.
Why?
We'll get to that later, Judge.
This sounds like a conspiracy.
It is. Oh, evidence new. Dainonigate is Carmelina's son. He was found with a murder weapon covered in the blood of the victims. He had been hidden in trans-dimensional corridors which linked to the council building. Carmelina likely knew that Ice Kiwami had fathered Henry as an illegitimate child. This gave Carmelina a way of having a son with council blood. Yes. Okay. And Carmelina's alibi breaker. Carmelina's alibi was designed to look watertight. She was with Witness the whole night. However, she knew Witness stepped out onto his balcony to take calls. When he did, she slipped out using a trans-dimensional corridor and delivered Dainonigate to the council building. Okay.
Dainonigate's blood had been used on the third seal lock. The blood lock registered his blood last night.
Show me your truth.
Dainonigate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night.
At the scene.
Show me your truth.
Ice Kiwami is Dainonigate's father. He's got council blood.
We already established that, yes.
Show me your truth.
And now the smoking gun, his own testimony.
Before he killed himself, Dainonigate told me he killed the council. To kill the council, he would have needed to get through the seals.
Show me your truth.
And that's it.
Henry's blood was logged on the blood log, but this was clearly planted.
That doesn't prove he went through the lock.
Judge, I think you and I both know that this is bigger than Henry and he's being scapegoated.
Yep, we already established that.
The truths are strange on this island.
I agree.
Okay.
The court finds Dainonigate guilty.
She pronounced it a little bit differently. But I'll just do what I do, as usual. Yeah, both are convicted. Okay, nice. Okay, with this I think I'm going to end the first part of this finale right here. We're at about a half an hour. So next time we'll continue with who breached the 4th Holy Seal. Until then, ladies and gents,